Welcome to 1 year long digital diary. I started in July 2026 so that in June 2027, I can look back and see how far I've come once I decided to become extremely delusional effective immediately. Because at the end of the day, the only limit there is the one that you set for yourself. And I decided there would be no more limits on my journey route. We are officially at the end of week 3. I've been struggling with content, as I mentioned in my previous video, week 2. Even though the schedule I initially had shifted slightly, I am showing up regardless. This week, I want to talk about the power of alignment. Hear me out. It's not going to be as deep as it sounds. Around March 2025, I added to my goal board. Yes, I have both vision board and goal board. The goal board looks kind of like a bingo card. Anyway, I added business/life coach as something that I really wanted to try. On the 1st of April 2026, during one of my many doom scrolling evenings that week, I scrambled upon Sydney and her TikTok and her monthly challenge. Immediately, I cannot stress enough, immediately sign up and jump on the thing. Same as personal styling, I do believe that it is important with life coaches as well to find someone that is right for you, your person, if you will. For me, it was Sydney. I clicked with her instantly. The way she was presenting the materials, how easy it was to follow her and her structure and every single word that she was saying. It just worked for my brain and for my comprehension. Now, we all know that there's a whole debate going around questioning how life coaches can be coaches if they live this life for the first time as well, blah, 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 blah. Relax, Patricia. It has a point, to the point. Someone who has been hyper independent since I was 14 years old, you have no idea how much easier it feels just to have someone in your corner. And of course, I have wonderful friends, but business and life coach is a different dynamic. And I really, really starve for that dynamic in my life. Hence, I really wanted it. I wanted someone to see the goals with me, have a strong opinion on them, and hold me hella accountable. From supporting and chatting on social media, we now have moved on into the wholesome and beautiful collaboration with Sydney and one-on-one sessions. I will leave her details below. She's now open to new clients. And within literally our first call, I left not just energized, but literally with an action plan that we put together, my current priorities and accountability. And I have pushed myself 10 times on my to-do list. And it's never ending to-do list. And the way my brain works, it is so beneficial for me to have someone to speak it out for them and myself to put it, all those words and ideas that just constantly running through my brain into an action plan. So now I have a prioritized to-do list. And yes, the main priority right now is to find a steady paycheck and to score a big client. With that being said, a few things had to step back on the secondary place. As a neurodivergent who loves her ideas like children and I love them all equally, I needed someone to set the boundaries for me, where it is okay to take the step back. And that step back means rearranging things, not a definition of failure. Funny how I have literally years of proven records of how things always get sorted for me, yet the list of so-called failures, aka things that didn't work out or simply weren't for me, still gets more of my attention right here. The length I would go for to trick my mind into switching, that is for another episode. But if you got any diabolical tricks, leave a comment below. At this point, any method is a good method. And oh, how exhausted I am. To the point where I really, at least once a day, question my work, my choices, and constantly ask myself one question. Is it even worth it? It all comes with balance, being delusional and being realistic and looking around, which I'm trying to delete from the original settings here. But the environment I grew up in raised no quitter. So here I am, questioning my entire existence and life choices while still doing the work. And now I have life coach to spill my inner monologue to bi-weekly. Thank you, Sydney. One thing I definitely want to be more is obsessed. Obsessed with my work, with my life, with every good idea I have, even the bad ones. Yet somehow the misery of the survival really got to me. And now the only thing I'm obsessed with, really and truly, is turning off my brain and just dissociating. I am great at dissociating, by the way. I noticed one disgusting thing, though, in particular, that really started bothering me. And I'm going to share that on the internet for everyone to see. While struggling financially, my mentality somehow switched from operating from abundance and like, oh, everything is so great. How a lot of things are now coming from lack. And it's not me. It's never been me. It is such a disgusting feeling. I don't even know how I got there. Probably the whole struggle thing, right? But I am damn sure I'm not staying in this shithole mentality. Ew. So, to sum up the previous point, I really don't care how exhausted I am. I need to get out of it. And while I do it, I will keep reminding myself through these digital diaries that I decided to become extremely delusional, effective immediately. Delusional. Anyway, follow me to see how my life can change in 52 weeks if I apply those extreme delusions. This is week 3 out of 52. Life coach. If you watched till the end, thank you very much, and I'll see you in week 4. It was Aya. Bye.